Hi, hey there, it's me, Just Variety, or you can call me Jay, and today we're playing Umamusume Pretty Derby. And I would give an intro to this, or actually I will, but I can't really do that well because the intro is that I have no idea what Umamusume Pretty Derby is about. I know that there's an anime, I haven't watched it. I have no plans on watching it, but who knows, maybe this game will get me to watch Umamusume. Oh, I also know that Umamusume had a collab with Hololive like really far ago, like back then. I also know that it's a horse girl game, specifically this one, because again it does have an anime. But from what I know, it's a gacha horse girl anime game, and I have no experience with playing gacha games. And as for the characters, I only know some because I see some of them in either streams or in social media. And by streams, I mean Holo members' streams, mostly Ina's though. And for the in social media, the few that I see are on Twitter. But to be fair, I only ever go on Twitter anyway. And YouTube, I guess. That's where the streams came from. But other than that, I have no idea what to do in this game. I know it's a gacha, but what will I do? So let's satisfy that hunger for knowledge by starting and playing the game. And one of the rare times my cursor is actually not Kobo, I'm now just realizing too. And I did already take care of some stuff. Other than this though, oops. Because I was preparing the game earlier. And yeah, this was one of the things that I saw earlier. And I already saw a bit from this. And from what I understand, actually, let's just watch it together and give our first couple of impressions. I'm eating snacks too, by the way, while watching this. Oh. Okay. I didn't know it was supposed to be me. Another thing that I know about this game... Oh, sorry. Forgive me for speaking with my mouth full. But another thing that I know about this game, actually, is that it's apparently based off of real-life horses in actual horse races. So that's pretty cool and interesting. One day at the Tokyo race course... Oh, there we go. Hello. Is this like the person in charge of the betting in the horse game? I don't know. I also don't know anything about horse races. Horse racing as a sport and horse racing as a betting medium? I don't know. Tokyo Racecourse is as lively as ever. Do be careful that you don't accidentally get separated. Separated? From whom? Nothing. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Tazuna Hayakawa, secretary to the director, and I'll be your tour guide today. Oh, separated from her. Alright, thank you for bringing me on board. Oh my gosh, there are also response type gameplay. This giving me the casting of Frank Stone flashbacks, because that's the most recent game that I played that has that, where you have to choose your responses with Bash 2 off stream. Of course, I'm honored to be able to meet a new trainer with as bright a future as yours. Thank you. Well, based from the lore video earlier, it seems that the horse girls here race to determine their future. So that kind of makes sense with what I'm doing right now. It would be like the norm. It would be our universe's equivalent to horse racing for the future, I guess. And that is going to college to determine what I'll be doing in the future. In any case, we should get on with the academy tour. But before that, our race is about to start. Let's take a look. Wait, if I'm not mistaking this, wouldn't this be similar to track races? Can you hear the thunderous cheers from the crowd? Let's see it. Oh my gosh. Is horse racing actually this hype? In fact, I wouldn't be surprised, because racing is also pretty hype, and I would just assume that horse racing would be like the classic version of racing. Well, it does have racing in its name. People from all around the world adore Umamusume racing. I see that. I see that on YouTube and Twitter. And with the fanfare, the curtains are raised on the stage where you... Oh my gosh, voice crack. Where you and your trainee will aim to achieve your dreams. Special week snapshot. This reminds me of the random snapshots from, what was it again? The colorful stage, there we go. In every intermission. And I don't actually know anyone from here, other than probably only 2 people. And that is Gold Ship, because people post about her, and also Haru Urara, because people also, or I see a lot of people post about them. That's those two are the only characters I've been seeing, or I know by name, because I have already been seeing other characters from Umamusume on socials, but not knowing who they are, their name. Oh, I guess I also know who Vodka is, because I've been seeing people have Vodka race in the horse racing. So that's pretty interesting. I would also assume that these characters would be the ones that we're gonna be playing as later. And are we supposed to like choose, or no? We're just gonna watch them race. Okay, it's not that deep. Holy presentation! Oh my gosh. Ura finale. I wonder if this is what horse racing in like watching horse racing in TV looks like. Oh my gosh, it's them. Look at them. Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't like how this is kind of getting me hooked. Already. Just with the hype and setup of the setting. This is making me kinda intrigued. Alright, place your bets, everyone. I have no idea who I'm gonna place my bets on, so I guess let's just choose Haru Urara, because she's one of the only characters that I know. And she is placed on the higher. Oh, there she is. In last, okay. But don't worry, I believe. Win or lose, it's a win in our books. Holy. The commentation also goes hard. Oh my gosh. Those ones at the front are just... They just have a clear gap between everybody else behind them. Are they like the top of their league or something? Oh my gosh. This also feels kind of surreal to me, by the way, playing a gacha game on stream. An anime gacha game on stream. I never imagined to see myself play this kind of game, let alone this genre of game in general. Gacha. I have already played ZZZ before though, but to me that kind of feels more I don't know what genre it's actually called, but a similar genre to something probably like Legend of Zelda. What is it? Heroes of Hyrule, I think? The one where you fight in a different manner than how you usually would fight in mainstream Legend of Zelda games. This is so intense, by the way. Those two just looking at each other, or rather her just looking at her opponent. This is so crazy. And that zoom in on the legs running really fast. That's insane! She actually managed to win that. I like the sound effect too, by the way. It really sounds like horses galloping. Well, we have a lot of things to do. That, in hindsight, that joke actually doesn't make any sense. Especially if you say it out loud. But it was supposed to be a lot of things to do. I just replaced it with gallop. What an excellent race. My heart is aflutter. Really? I wasn't expecting to get like into it while watching it. Though I yapped for probably half of it, I was still paying attention to it subconsciously and taking notes of how, yeah, the heat between the top 4 girls were really insane. And now, with the race over, it's time for the winning concert. There are concerts too? Oh my god, let's go! This looks very Hololive. It's not anything idol culture. It's not a whole, and I'm just kidding. That's bad behavior. The winning concert is where fans and the runners they support share in the delight of victory. Every racer strives to stand front and center on stage as spotters serve for the first place winner. Oh, what a feeling that must be. Like the thrill of running in the race itself, and then having tough competition, winning, and then being able to stand in front of a crowd, perform as the middle person, front and center, as Tazuna says. That is very cool. Oh yeah, front and center on stage. Right. Some of the songs sung here can only be performed after winning certain important races or achieving other grand accomplishments. Oh, that would make sense. It's like the reveal of a new song as celebration. I love where this is going. This is really touching the idol part of the idol otaku part in me. As little as that may be, because it's mostly comedians. So it's a very moving experience for performers and audience alike. Oh, the race could also symbolize probably their hardships. Or in real life, people's hardships to get to present themselves on a bigger scale, which in this game would be a concert. So I love that. Oh my gosh, what a game already. Strong start. In addition, those who watch the concert often go on to become fans of the Umamusume who performed. Well, for sure, 100%. The winning concert is a key component to an Umamusume's career. Oh, so that's like building credits after finishing college? Well then, let's go to the stage and see their wonderful performance. We get to go there for free? Oh my gosh! Umamusume concert, watch how long. Let's go. I don't have pen lights right now. Actually, I don't have pen lights. Oh! Woo! Yo, the display of the logo. Make debut. There are actual songs in this. This is so cool. Oh yeah, bopper, bro. I'm bopping. No camera, but no, I am bopping to this. Or rather, galloping in place. No, I don't know. Are there gonna be fanfares? I kind of want a fanfare just to hype it up. I mean, it's already hype. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's the one that won earlier. Oh. Hi. Oh, their choreo. I like it too. I'm just smiling. Like, I have a thought in mind right now, but I just can't say it right now because I'm too amused by this. What I was gonna say earlier is how they did not have to go all out in this, but they did, and it's so good. Oh, and the running, that makes sense as a choreography. Hey. Woo! Yeah, this is the part where the crowd goes wild. Oh my gosh. This is so active, I like it. Unexpected concert. I wasn't expecting to watch a live right now, a 3D live. Clap! My mic can't hear me clap. The day after watching the race with Tazuna. Oh my gosh, that's right, we watched that with her. I completely got lost in the sauce. Oh, okay, there we go. Hello again, trainer. Welcome to the Japan Umamusume Training Center Academy. This is the finest Umamusume training establishment in Japan, home to countless students who dream of the racing world. So it is a school, okay. Or maybe just specifically this. The one that we saw earlier might have been like the competitive equivalent to that. Still though, pretty fitting. I also like that she has a watch. It's just a detail that I kept noticing earlier whenever her body or she throws out hand gestures. There we go. Well met! Huh? Isn't this one of the racers earlier? Goodness, Director Akikawa. You scared us. Oh, it's a director. Apologies. Seeing such a promising new trainer just gets me so excited. Wait, I kinda don't understand. Are we in an academy to learn how to be a trainer, or are we racing? Apologies. Seeing such a promising new trainer just gets me so excited. Introducing. Introductions. I'm Akikawa, the director of this academy. I look forward to your endeavors, newcomer. Thank you for the warm welcome, for the very energetic welcome. But first, please, tell us about yourself. Oh, will do. Trainer name. Let's just keep it simple and let's call me Jay. Confirm information and register. Yeah, sure. It would be weird calling us Trainer Just Variety, so I opted to go for Trainer J. Plus, I kind of want to connect with others in Umamusume too. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to. Yeah, my cursor was already unintentionally hovering over friends. Welcome, Trainer J. From here on, you're a part of Traken Academy. Traken Academy. I will call it Traken Academy because it makes more sense with track. High hopes. I expect you'll give your all together with your trainees to make their dreams come true. It's kind of hard for me to read because everything is popping. The colors, like the background of the text isn't even blurred, so it kind of blends well, especially with the white here. Yeah, it might be a bit darkened, but that's about as much as I get. So I apologize for reading poorly. The goal of our academy, students, is to participate in the highly renowned Twinkle series. Like cups, right? In racing. I only know cups from Mario Kart 2. So I want you, trainer, we are a trainer, to teach, guide, and support your trainees through and through. So we're like a manager, okay, and this would be our higher up, right? Makes sense. So it's less of a teacher-student dynamic, but more of an employer-employee relationship, right? And then our job would be, so we would then be like the trainer to our trainee. Yeah, as said earlier. Oh my gosh, why am I piecing this out of sync with how the game is teaching it to us? But anyway, that's all. I hope that you will work diligently to bring honor to the trainer badge you wear on your chest. Reminds me of how we wear an attorney badge in Ace Attorney. For some reason, I just got reminded of that. Well then, let's set off for the introduction course, Trainer J. I keep by accident clicking here. Oh my gosh! Let's go gambling! First, let's go meet some of the Umamusume you'll be working with. Alright, we're teaching. Right. I totally wasn't just here to gamble away. Umamusume, you're able to train in a career playthrough are known as trainee Umamusume. I wonder what Umamusume means. If I had to assume, Uma would mean horse and Musume is woman, right? I think that's about right. Please be aware that if you haven't added an Umamusume to your trainee Umamusume roster, to your trainee Umamusume roster, you won't be able to train her in a career playthrough. Okay, that makes sense that there's also story mode. You can meet new potential trainees by scouting them. Well then, let's try our luck in the Pretty Derby Scout. Title drop. We get to roll. Perform the tutorial, Pretty Derby Scout 5 times. The scouted Umamusume are fixed for this tutorial. I'm still looking forward to it regardless. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Yo, the introduction. Oh, I assume these are rarities? 3 golds, I would assume. That's good, right? Daiwa Scarlet, okay. Welcome. Sakura Bakushin. Oh my gosh. So this is where Ina gets her Bakushin from, the phrase. Vodka! Wild Top Gear. That sounds very strong. I don't know what this is though, but it also looks very cool. And there she is, Haru Uraraju, 1 star. Bestest prize! We got the bestest prize already. And gold ship. Oh! So most of the characters that I've been seeing on socials are actually from the beginning tutorial already. So that's pretty cool. So I'm already familiar, or at least somewhat familiar with them. That's pretty good. Wow, you met some amazing Umamusume. But before we go off to start training, allow me to explain support card scouting. Let's switch over to the relevant scout. Support card scout. You can obtain support cards from the support card scout. I would assume it's like badges or whatever, passive stuff. A support card is a card used to assist your trainees in career. By selecting a deck of support cards, you'll receive the aid of other students. Oh, okay. So it's like... Oh, I guess it is an assist. By selecting a deck of support cards, you'll receive the aid of other students from Tracken Academy to help your trainee along. Alright, let's try our hand at scouting some support cards. I would assume this is also set. Okay. But my... Oh, I would assume the bookmarks were also the rarity. But my my Holocure brain is already starting to kind of start slowly moving and churn some builds here. And I haven't even started and I don't even know anything. But I'm just interested if it's possible to make sort of like challenge builds. Dragon Academy Special Week. Oh, that is her name, right? I saw earlier from the list of names. Dragon Academy Silent Suzuka. Tokai Teiyo. Oguri Cup. Grass Wonder. Wow. Sounds like a pretty familiar name. Majora McQueen. Kachao? Tamamo Cross. Oh, wait. I just remembered something. The reason for the names, they are based off of the names of actual horses, right? From horse racing. Again, yeah. Okay, that would make sense. Mihono Bourbon. So, now I kind of see why she was called Bourbon and vodka's named Vodka. Because it's like, you name stuff based off of things you like. Fujikiseki. And our gold. Aoi Kiryuin. Oh, I assume that she isn't one of the playable characters, right? The character on the foreground of the card, not the background of the card. I would assume the character on the background or on the back of the front character is playable. You've scouted some trainee Umamusume and support cards. Now that we have that out of the way, let's begin your everyday life. Oh no, this game is out for my dailies. Your everyday life with your trainee Umamusume. Okay, I like that cute little running thing, by the way. That was also in the loading screen when I checked out the terms and conditions. And the other thing, it had me check too. I don't remember what those two were. This is the entrance of Tracken Academy. We can also call it the home screen. My immersion. From here, you can access various places within Tracken Academy. You can begin a career playthrough for any of your trainees here. Oh, I see. Oh, and are you one of the characters that we unlocked earlier? Team Rank F. There are teams. Okay. RP roleplay. Career. So many things. This is overstimulating. This is sort of the reason why I don't really get too invested into gacha games, because there's so many things to take note of that I just can't keep up, especially with everything it is that I do IRL. First, let's make preparations for your career playthrough. Let's select a scenario to play. Oh, is RP actually roleplay? Roleplay points. Plus RP points. No way. Claim victory in an exciting career scenario. Every day is a busy day at Track and Academy. Select a career scenario and tackle the problems happening around school. Finishing a playthrough will help your trainees grow. Oh, so we're basically having them live a life. This is, yeah, career scenario. That is the story mode, right? I would assume. No, I don't think I need help with this because we're still in the tutorial. Next, choose an Umamusume to train. Since this time is just for practice, please select one of the trainee Umamusume you scouted just now. Take on the Twinkle series and make dreams come true. Work together with your Umamusume for 3 years in the Twinkle series and make their dreams come true. Every Umamusume has different goals. Guide your trainees and be the ideal trainer they need to achieve their dreams. I just remembered. I was about to say this earlier, but I got distracted by the concert. But this reminds me of We Never Learn, one of the few mangas that I actually read. That I found on my own. That wasn't influenced from it being popular or it having a promotion that I saw and got interested in, or some other person talked about it. No, We Never Learn is a manga slice of life series where there's this is just a gist, so it's not really spoilers. Just a synopsis of the general idea of the series, and I never got to finish it. There's basically this character that, in order to get something, I forgot what he was trying to get. He needs to teach students, fellow schoolmates, in areas where they're lacking knowledge on, and if he manages to make the students pass, I guess, in their respective fields, then he gets what he wants, which I don't remember in particular if it was something like a scholarship or moving up to the next school year. Whatever, the gist is there. It's basically a trainer and a trainee or a trainer and trainees, and I think that's basically what this is reminding me of. So that's why it was like clicking in my, or trying to click earlier in my head, of this setting. It feels familiar, and that's what it is actually. Yeah, we already read that, and we will try our best. Look at all the interesting characters. They look very idly, and they look just raring to go and race into tracks. Like some of these are actually the characters that we saw in front, right, earlier. Like this, I remember, front and center, as they said. Start your favorite Umamusume's career. Each Umamusume is unique. They all have different attributes, skills, and aptitudes. You can train them as many times as you like. So how about you start by selecting the one you're most interested in? Well, I don't really know which one I'd like to prioritize first, but I do know who Haru Urara is. So I'm kind of tempted to just get to know her more. But then again, how are we gonna get familiar with the other characters if we don't get to know them more? Turf, dirt, sprint, mile, medium, long, front, pace, late, end. So many stats. The horse racing iceberg goes deep. The meta. Potential level 1? What does that mean? Is she not level 1 yet? Now we're moving along in our career preparations. Let's head over to the 3 goddesses statue for a moment. Okay, I thought we were heading to 3 goddesses, but they're statues, which makes more sense. Trainer, are you familiar with the 3 goddesses statue? I am not. The 3 goddesses, the progenitors of all Umamusume according to legend. They are also described as deities who watch over and guide the Umamusume. So the idols. Wow. Traditionally, the students of Traken Academy come before this statue to pass on their ambition. Whoa. The days spent running towards their dreams, the emotions experienced on their journeys. All of this is entrusted to this statue. Future generations of runners come here to inherit this ambition, and if they are so lucky, turn it into power. Inspiration. Holy. And so the legacy of one runner is passed on to the next and the next. It's quite mysterious, isn't it? It's awesome. It sounds awesome. Again, the inspiration culture. The culture of just having people inspire others that will go on and inspire others in the future. A decorated runner who passes on her ambition to your trainee is called a veteran Umamusume. Oh. Wow, what an honor. Once a runner has completed her career, she can be registered as a veteran Umamusume and chosen as a legacy. So I would assume that's like awakening or advancing tiers. Now then, go ahead and choose your legacies. Legacies can pass on sparks of inspiration, which grant your trainee attribute boosts and skill hints, among other benefits. And don't worry, legacies can inspire new trainees as many times as you like. Oh, wait, we can actually choose a legacy? Or, whoa, wait, what? Okay. From what I understood, I thought legacy was an actual legacy. Are we turning them into a legacy character? This is vodka, right? Yeah, vodka looks cool. That's what I remember. The character. I don't drink. Confirm. Let's choose a second legacy Umamusume. Until you're more familiar with the process, please start using the auto select feature. Ah. Oh, what are these? I feel like it was explained earlier and that was just all over the place. Forgive me. I'm feeling a bit sleepy because I stayed up late last night trying to finish a bit of my pre-course college stuff. That's why earlier I was also kind of droopy. In real life, I guess. You could probably tell from me not posting a lot. Especially in the alt account. Because I was just busy. But I was planning on playing this for a long time now. And I never expected that this was ever gonna happen. The two selected legacy Umamusume and your trainee Umamusume have an affinity level determined by their relationship. You understood legacy as Umas born from Umas with reputation, but well, we're in the same boat again, Catherine. I have no idea. Initially, I thought that legacies were actual legacies. Like they would pass down their fame or something like that. But now it kind of got confusing when I had to choose a character. I thought you'd have an Umamusume like reach her peak, and then once she's done with her career, she's gonna pass down her fame, her legacy to future generation Umamusumes. The two selected legacy Umamusume and your trainee Umamusume have an affinity level determined by their relationship. It's said that if they share a good affinity, it becomes a little more likely for something nice to happen. Oh, we like that synergy. I always like it whenever there are two or more characters that are put in a scenario, and then their cooperation and coordination just gets put into display. I always love that. Like, for example, two people doing something that would require communication, but they wouldn't even need to communicate just because they know each other so well. But I'm just going on a tangent here. Let's proceed. This might be good to remember when you're making arrangements in the future. Okay, this should help us. Keeping the lead, behold thine emperor's divine might. Okay. She looks like Sora, by the way, especially with the color palette and the blue eyes. Speed, power, long. I don't know what long is. I don't even know what turf is. Stamina, speed, power. I know those are like physical skills. Make inspiring connections to fulfill new dreams. Still have no idea. Inspire trainee with the legacies of veteran runners. Sparks of inspiration can raise attributes and aptitudes at the start of a career, as well as during it through inspiration events. Veterans can pass on their legacy as many times as you like. Okay, so how I assume this works is basically we choose one character, and then they would have two other characters that they like basically inspire. And then if you also have those characters, then they would inspire and they would get inspired and get a buff, right? I know. What happened to short? What are these? Is horse racing actually this intricate and complex? I cannot keep up with this. I thought it was just gonna be a simple horse girl gotcha game, but no. There's so many things going on. I wonder if this also takes inspiration from real life horse racing. Veterans can pass on as many times as you like. So you've said, and I still have no idea what this is supposed to be. Oh wait. Okay. Does this work? So since we have her here, and one of the connections that she has is with Vodka, and then Vodka has two other relationships, then would these two get like third generational buffs? First generation, second gen, she's second gen, and then third gen, something like that. You get a long buff by giving the Uma Cherifer. What's a Cherifer? Next, we'll figure this out. We'll figure these out. Now, we'll choose some support cards to assist you and your trainee during her career. Okay, this I assume should be easy, right? I mean it's passive, so I feel like it can't be that difficult. And then the meta is literally, okay, so you need to have this at this specific setting in conjunction with this that you can only get during this event, and then have this be on with this other thing too at this specific character during this specific event. But to be fair, most games are like that anyway. I think Unk is just getting a bit too old. No. But for real though, for real. Each card comes with various benefits, such as the support card character appearing in your playthrough and providing skills for your trainee to acquire. I like how the aesthetic the aesthetic buff was said first. The support card character appearing in your playthrough. Well, that's kind of like like you would want to insert the character you like, and you know, I'm in for it. With that said, you can choose a support card depicting the same Umamusume that you selected to train. Oh, that kinda makes sense. That makes sense. We can choose up to 6. I was only expecting there to be 2. Or at most 5. Wait, this is SSR. What? Okay. Now I know what to look forward to. And we do have this. Choose support cards to boost your career. Let's choose support cards. There we go. You'll receive support card effects from the characters you selected, and career events corresponding to the cards are more likely to occur. Oh, okay. Please note that you cannot select the character you're training as a support card. Speed, stamina, power, guts, wit, and pal. Okay, these stats I kind of understand. Most of these I do. Speed would be speed. Stamina is how long you can maintain your energy without it dissipating quickly. Power is basically the strength, or if I'm gonna overly generalize this, like the strength of your muscles. Guts would then be, I don't know, like your will, your perseverance, probably. Like, my gut tells me to do this and that. Wit is obviously intelligence, and pal, I would assume, is to assist in having connections with other Umamusumes, right? And look, I already forgot her name. I'm so sorry. But her, our tour guide. Support cards each have a type. Support cards have types, preferred trainings. Oh, Do we train you? What? The effects gained when training together vary from card to card. That line I kinda don't understand. Friendship training. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Also the game logo. Vodka. So cool. Friendship training. The power of friendship leads to success. The power of friendship prevails. If you raise the friendship gauge of support cards during a career, then friendship training will occur when you perform their preferred training. Friendship training will improve your training more than usual. There's also stat maxing, oh my gosh. Or like XP gain maxing. Auto select. Okay, we can't really do anything about that. Start career. Obviously our SR. We mostly have speed, I'm realizing. Since we have gut, I'm curious to see what gut actually is. Oh wait, we can see it from here. Okay, that's good to know. This is stamina, if I remember correctly. I almost forgot what it was. Spend 30 TP to begin training. Peak Blue, Daiwa Scarlet Legacy. Okay, and these should be our characters that we play, right? I still have no idea what these are. If I would assume RPG style, they would be like the leaders in front, and then just collateral that others get buffs from these connections. I don't know. Such a deep rabbit hole, or rather horse hole. This is Track and Academy. Oh my gosh, fully flushed out cutscenes. Or 3D animation, 3D animated cutscenes. There we go. Why was that so difficult for me to say? Here, promising young Umamusume gather to train as racers. Oh, I cannot read. Oh my gosh. Their hearts filled with dreams of glory found in the Twinkle series. I believe that's a cup still. And here we go. Are they training together? Together with their schoolmates, they spend their days training both body and mind. Well, to be good at Umamusume Pretty Derby, one must turn into Umamusume Pretty Derby. And yet, not all are content with the current state of the academy. Emergency! What's happening, director? This cannot go on! Tazuna. Alright, I'll remember. I'll try my best remembering Tazuna. I always like characters that act as guides. Not if they're obnoxious though, like not saying names, am I right, Navi? Anyway. What's the matter, director? Yeah, spill it. Tazuna. I, the Track and Academy director, love my students more than anything. I'm now just realizing how weird this probably sounds like, because I'm reading the text too. So it sounds like it's a pseudo dub done by a deep voiced teenager playing Umamusume. Well, you still can kinda hear their voices though, but for some reason OBS isn't really picking up that high of a signal from them, or perhaps my audio is just that loud. Therefore, I cannot stand to see even a single racer's potential squandered. And yet, that is exactly what is happening. Well, lucky you have a new trainer. We'll do our best, which is why, proposal, I shall create a completely new racing event. An interesting take. What? A new event? From scratch? No, in real life, Scratch is a kid's programming software. Affirmative. Our students will now have another set of races to look forward to beyond the Twinkle series. Oh, so it's like a second opportunity. Okay, I see what you're cooking. But I still can't smell it though for now. I like her watch, by the way. It stands out so much with all of the green. I like it. The yellow is such a good accent to the green too. One that includes all distances, all courses. A racing event unlike any that have come before. So like different meter races. I shall call it Umamusume Pretty Derby. Okay. The Ura finale. New. URA finale? URA finals? Prepare yourself. We're about to get very busy. Quickly, we must schedule a press meeting. The world must know of this news. Director. Understood. Leave it to me. She's also pretty reliable. That's so awesome. Love the enthusiasm. And thus begins the story of a new racing event, the URA Finals. I'm calling it Finals because that's what she said in Japanese. Created to help all Umamusume shine. This race shall be the stage upon which you and your trainees' story unfolds. The beginning, URA Finale. Or URA Finals. What a logo. So cool. 2 turns left. Turns until what? Is there a time system? Is this like a board game and we're slowly progressing until the end of the board? That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Countless Umamusume have come to the 3 goddesses statue to carry on the dreams of legends past, or to entrust their own to those yet to come. Today, those legacies spark inspiration in yet another new runner. Oh, okay, I thought something went wrong. The sound suddenly disappeared. What is happening? Is this... Oh, are these the strong ones giving on their legacy? Inspiration, their inspiration, yes! Their legacies live on! +5 speed. I like how this game manages stats, lore-wise. Their legacies live on. Speed went up by 5. I have no idea how impactful a unit is in this world, but I'll take it. Stamina went up to 5. Other than the fact that I don't have much of an option anyway. And power went up by 10. Guts by 5. Wit by 5. And dirt aptitude went up to an F. Sprint aptitude went up to an E. That's not something you usually see in tier lists, E. Long aptitude went up to A. Okay. Okay. 2 turns to reach goal. Run and Junior make debut. Us as a trainer, or are we gonna have someone debut? Today, I start training with Daiwa Scarlet and Ernest. Is Ernest a place? Practice regimen. Oh, that makes sense. That the practice regimen is the smaller perimeter one. I never got into track racing or running in sports back when I was younger. I always stayed indoors and proceeded to become a journal, which I guess paid off in the recent years of my high school. Or in my last years of high school, rather. Oh my gosh. I can actually say that now. Today, I start training with Daiwa Scarlet and Ernest. Sure. Our journey to make her the number 1 Umamusume begins here. Oh, so are we like assigned? Are we assigned to make her dreams come true? Head pats. Our journey to make her the number 1 Umamusume begins here. Each Umamusume has different goals. This is your goal for the time being. Oh, okay. So we are assigned. I'll take it. These commands let you progress to the career. Executing a command consumes a turn. Well, what does turns do anyway? I think where the turns are like days. Well, it is posted on a calendar looking emoji. I'm stuttering so much too, by the way. I have no idea if this is from the sugar fighting the drowsiness that I have. The sugar from the snacks. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I would assume turns are like days. And then after a certain amount of days, then we are just forced to race into the track. Depending on how much we trained the day prior. Or the days prior. For select training. And speaking of training, these are the different types of training. Each one increases different attributes. Speed. Failure 0%. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let's try selecting speed for now. You know what? Okay. Success. Oh. So this was what we saw earlier. Training. Energy went down by 18. Oh, okay. Okay, that actually makes sense. Oh, and are we gonna like keep a certain amount of energy up until the actual day of the race? So we also need to take note of how much energy we're consuming the days prior and do our best not to overwork the Umamusumes, our trainees. Splendid. It appears our training regimen is going swimmingly. It's going runningly. Director. I came to check in on things, but color me impressed. I see you've been supporting your trainee with panache. Yes, keep up the good work and watch your trainee grow stronger over time. That is certainly a feeling where if you're like mentoring someone and then you see that person that you were mentoring finally be able to do what they wanted to do. That's always a very fun experience. It's a very gratifying experience to have a feeling of being proud. One day, as I'm rounding a corner, oh no, oh no, oh no, look out! Crash! It's special week. I'm kinda getting spoiled by the side thing. So this is special week, okay. I wonder why the horse is called special week in real life. I'm so sorry. I was in such a huge rush that right, sorry. But I made a promise, so I'll be... She is kind of me-coded. She's getting lost in everything that she's saying. A promise? Yes. Okay. I completely forgot. Yep. That I promised to race with my friend, so I'm rushing over there now. Oh, wait, why are we given this option if we're just bound to choose this one anyway? Selection. You'd better hurry then. Then you should probably save that energy for the race. I can't choose that. We can drag too because this was a mobile game. Right, you'd better hurry then. Got it. Thanks. And I'm sorry for crashing into you. Bye. Special week runs off again in a panic, however. Uh-oh. Out of my way! Wait, this kind of implies that there are also other trainers if she also crashed onto a trainer again. Eureka, I got an idea. This could be useful for Daiwa Scarlet's training. So we are just training her. Oh, that's Daiwa. Wow. Your big, poofy, energetic hair. I like it. The energy. We got this, Daiwa. This contributed to Daiwa Scarlet's growth. The idea? Guts went up by 15. That's a lot based from the previous stats that we got. It looks like you had a conversation with one of the support Umamusume. I totally knew that she was one of the support Umamusumes. Every single encounter is a precious experience. Be sure to make use of them while training. Incidentally, the academy is a big place, so you also have a chance of meeting individuals who weren't included in your support card deck. Next, I'll explain about energy. Oh no. Sudden energy card flashbacks from Pokemon TCG. The effort that you'd have to go to collect them and then efficiently have them appear in your hand whenever playing. As before, please select training. We only have one turn left though. Are you sure? But who would I be if I doubted my own trainee? Take note of the failure rate. Oh. The lower your trainee's energy, the higher the failure rate. Oh, failing a training can lead to drops in attributes and mood, so be careful. So even in stat training, we are just gambling away. Or we would be if we weren't smart about it. Let's see what we can do. Now let's go back. Okay, well, that's for another time. When energy is low, have your trainee rest to recover it. Oh. Oh, so is what's gonna happen. Is what's your name again? Is Daiwa gonna take a rest, consume one turn, but gain more energy? That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Random Junior make debut. Oh, trainer, did you get some relaxation time on your break? I unfortunately did not get a break today. It's immediately wake up, go to the pre-course college thing, go home. I guess technically I got a lunch break, but after eating, I just started to work on some other stuff too. And here I am. But I'd love to think that this is my rest. But then again, to answer your earlier question, did you get some relaxation in on your break? I did, but only for 2 hours, and we've already consumed 1 hour just yapping about tangents, so I'm completely refreshed. Obviously, every model student knows how to switch gears between work and play. I cannot relate. Just wait till you see how well I trained today. Oh, here's another. Oh, that's so many energy. That's so much energy. I mean, wow, and they were just waiting for me out here, huh? What I was about to say earlier. This is okay. I wouldn't necessarily call it training, but sometimes I do get requests from peers to have me like help them on some stuff, something like academic stuff, projects, whatever, this and that. And whenever I can't relate to like, or I can't join the energy of the trainee that I'm training, I'm just putting it into a training analogy. I always find it so mind-opening to get the point of view, perspective, and the way how just other people work or think. That always gets me interesting. So that's another so that's another reason why this game is already connecting to the deep ends of my roots here. We're finally ready to give racing a try, because this game is also pretty training focused. Attention! Before participating in a race, be sure to always check your skills. Oh, that's right. So I would assume they're preparing us for the race, because there's only one turn left, or day. Or turn. It could be all of this is happening in a singular day, so it is like turns. Take this! Allow me to choose some skill points for this special occasion. Is this going to be points where we can individually increase the stats manually? Skill points can be acquired at various times during your career playthrough. 198! What happened to the other two? Why only 198? Okay, I guess. First, select skills. It is a race day. Okay, let's make this count. First, select skills. Next, select a skill to learn. Use the skill points you obtained earlier. Yep, I knew. Oh, we already got 2 from earlier. Okay. I knew that we were just going to use this immediately. Oh, preferred position. Slightly decreased fatigue mid-race. Pace chaser. Red Ace, we already have. Slightly swell. Huh? With a determination, okay, to stay number 1 in the second half of the race. Oh. That's such an interesting game passive to think about. Because imagine if other games had that too. Imagine an item in Holocure that would promote this as you already have it. The closest thing we have in Holocure would be the research coat, the research jacket. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. Confirm. I always love these types of passives. So apparently it's skill, not the cards. But I guess the cards also work as passives. Well, to be for real though, isn't everything here technically a passive? It's either the stats or actual passives that grant something else, either quicker stat growth or these skills that give you actual skills. Learn. I believe that would be us buying it, right? Skills are of great importance to win races. Using the skill menu does not expend a turn, so be sure to learn as many as you can. That's very good to know, because because if for some reason the game just doesn't tell that to us, and apparently the game consumes a turn every time we check the menu, that would be very inconvenient, because I feel like Umamusume with the turn-based mechanic, I'm very much interested by that, by the way, because I have never seen a game be formatted this way. I feel like Umamusume is the type of game where each turn counts, where if you don't do anything there, then you're basically throwing away more than what you would have gotten if you just went for the setup for the menu. Using the skill menu does not expend a turn, so be sure to learn as many as you can. I concur. Hoarding your skill points is a tragic waste of potential. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. That the game doesn't promote hoarding because we buy skills to perform better, we perform better, we get more points, and then get more skills, and then the cycle repeats. It's a gacha game. Of course, you should select skills that best match your trainee's ability and the races she plans to run in. This one, I think, was it, already gave me an idea. Imagine having an Umamusume have I have no idea if acceleration is a thing in this game. I'm talking in Mario Kart terms. Has a high acceleration, and even if it's just decent speed, just have a high enough acceleration that you place in first early game, and then as you reach the second half of the game, this skill will activate, and then that Umamusume will just keep trying on maintaining that first place that she has. Red A slightly yeah, in the second half of the race. But I don't think that's a good tactic, because I'm not sure how far away 50% of the track is. Now let's go back. Alright, let's rewind, and then let's prepare. You're all set. Time to enter a race. Oh my gosh, you got this. Kyoto Turf. The races you are able to participate in are shown in this list. We are still in campaign mode, right? In story mode, basically. Yeah? 700 fans. Turf. Medium. What are those? I believe that's the type of ground that they're gonna be running on, I would assume, because turf makes me think of territory. Medium is kind of giving me vibes of difficulty, the difficulty of the track. So I would think this applies to everyone. This is conditional, where it incredibly hinders some, while others don't really mind it. And that's my predictions. Predictions! This is gambling, right? Oh no. In game. Let's enter this race. Okay, I'm kind of getting nervous. But at the same time, excited. Okay. What's some? Race. Alright. You got this, Daiwa. Perform well. It's time for Daiwa Scarlet's debut race. You got this. You're looking very energetic and very prepared, and we're gonna win. Win or not, let's still try to win. I'm such a terrible inspirational speaker. At last, I'm going to enter the Twinkle series. Better believe it. I can't wait. Let's go. My legs are itching to run. Go get that #1 spot, yeah. Yep. Horse game. Welcome, Rick. I don't need to introduce myself. One of the few viewers that I don't need to introduce myself to anymore. Hey, you don't need to remind me. Me when the autocorrect? is actually odd or wronger. I'll have the most spectacular debut there ever was. Everyone will wish they could copy me. For sure. Let's get this Daiwa. Oh my gosh. This place is called the Paddock. Runners appear here before the race to excite their adoring fans. So, do they like... I don't know what it's called in English. I only know it in Filipino. Like walk the thing whenever you're modeling. I don't know what it's called. This is such a bash thing. Attention, there are various things you can confirm here at the paddock before the race. I would assume cards and the skill. But we already took one of the skills earlier. I'm not sure if we can remove it. I'll leave the detailed explanations to you, Tazuna. You can count on me. In the paddock, you can check the stats and popularity of the other runners. Why would we want to know the popularity of other runners? I guess just to ego surf if we are the more popular one. Predictions of our runner's performance are denoted by the symbols from lowest to highest. Alright, okay. Oh, this one? No. No? I don't know. The top right symbols represent the expert predictions. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. While popularity is representative of fan opinion. Well, let's make some right now by winning this. The higher our runner's ability and mood, the higher her popularity and the expectations placed on her will be. Do we get a... I mean, we are the one that's racing, so do we get a cut here on the bets? Of course, popularity doesn't guarantee a win, but the more favored your trainee is, the more you can expect from her. Oh, for sure. You can also change your runner strategy in the paddock. But I feel like if this were real, I wouldn't necessarily put unnecessary pressure onto my trainee. I think I'd have a pretty similar approach to how Hololive does it. It's just mostly whatever, but whenever there's something that's important, then yeah, let's do this. But it's still pretty open. You can also change your runner strategy in the paddock. Oh, so my idea for a build earlier could be possible with this. Okay. Change, okay. Look at the chibis running. With the tracksuit too. It's best to select a strategy that plays to our runner's strengths. For sure. Okay. Confirm. You're all set. It's finally time to start the race. We don't really have much of an option, so I'm... I don't know if... You know what? No, that's not the spirit. Dai was gonna win, for sure, 100%. There are so many characters in here, actually. Okay, I thought the characters that we saw earlier were the only characters. But this makes much more sense. Oh! Oh, wait. Huh? I'm not sure. Let's check their stats. We're basically pretty good here, so... Yeah, 100% confidence on Daiwa. Let's get this dub with a spectacular start. Kyoto Turf 2,000 meters. Dang. I can't even run probably 10 times my height. That's why I have a vehicle. Wait, here we go again. Time to get invested again. There's our girl, Daiwa. Alright, let's do this. Look at her aura farming, holy. With the energetic care pieces. Whoa! Oh my gosh. You cannot make this up. I'm actually invested in this. I don't even need to commentate. I can just fully put in my attention to this race. Because commentation is already happening. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. Let her waste her stamina for now. We play the slow game. We strategically wait until her slow down. Whoa. Her tail color looks pretty cool. Oh my gosh, the commentary is also going insane. She's cutting herself off. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, Daiwa. Oh, is she in first? Look at her. She's not even wearing like the racing uniform. She's just wearing her outfit. Oh, second place. This is still going as planned. Going based off of the strategy that we chose earlier. Alright. Oh my gosh! For out of nowhere! Number 5! Oh my gosh! It's almost the finish! Daiwa! Daiwa! Oh, come on. Let the pressure get to her. Alright, alright. Time to go for the slipstream. Daiwa, please! Oh my gosh, this is it! Oh no! Yes! Maintaining the first place by the last minute. Oh my gosh, let's get this, Daiwa. Let's go. Claims victory. You don't have to tell us twice. Am I right? Why am I cheering so much? This is just a tutorial. First. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Debut / maiden to beginner. Let's go. It's like that one meme of the third place cheering more than the first and second place. Congratulations on getting first place. Thank you. 100% wasn't scripted by the tutorial. Still, it looked pretty epic and getting into the spirit of the game. Oh my. Make sure you praise your trainees for all her hard work. Oh, for sure. Usually, a winning concert is held after a race, but since you're in the middle of practice, we'll skip it for now. Right. That's actually what I was looking forward to. But this works, you know? Having a mindset. Right, how do you feel? How are we feeling? Great work out there, yep. The smug aura, oh my gosh. This is hardly enough to satisfy me. I need more if I'm going to become number 1. Goal complete. The chibis, I like it. Run in Junior, make debut. All goals achieved. So we are still in campaign. When do we gamble? Splendid. You reached your goal. Well done. Bravo. Bravissimo. The goals that you're after will differ depending on the Umamusume. For sure. I understand. Please help your trainees reach their goals during their careers. That's another thing that I guess I kind of look into whenever I train other people. Again, using the trainer analogy is to know what they're after for anyway in the first place so that we can build off of that. Alright. Doing that hero pose too. Congratulations on making it through a career. I feel like this is definitely a pose I'll probably strike whenever you ask me to do an awesome pose. Or probably, okay, maybe not the first pose that I'll do, but probably one of the poses that I'll do if you have me run down through all of the poses that I can think of quickly. Don't forget to use up your remaining skill points. I do wonder though, if we buy skills, do they get stuck to the Umamusume? Or can we remove skills? That kind of doesn't make sense lore-wise though. but I would understand either way, gameplay-wise and lore-wise too. And this concludes the career. Already? Although it was a short time, a career is usually 3 years long, right? I forgot about that. Imagine if it's actually 3 years. Please treasure the time you spend together with your trainees. Complete career. So this is where we finish this career playthrough. You will lose any unused skill points. Oh, so we lose skill points anyway for every I guess story level. So it doesn't really matter. Oh my gosh, look at her. Now another name added to the arsenal of names that I know. Daiwa. A trainee who has completed her career will be evaluated based on set criteria and then registered as a veteran. Oh. Good luck. Try to aim for the highest rank. F. Well, if F stands for full power, full steam ahead, then yeah, we are F. F ain't awesome, I'm sorry. A trainee who has completed her career can obtain sparks. Sparks, that's a different game's currency too. So that's also triggering that part of my brain because I'm like, oh my gosh, we're dealing with sparks again. It's so difficult to get sparks in that other game that I play. If you select her as a legacy Umamusume, you will be able to use her as inspiration for another runner and pass on her sparks. That's what a story that would be, because imagine having someone watch you on your debut and then get inspired from you from start until the end. And what's crazy is you may not see it, but I'm kind of smirking right now. I would know the feeling of supporting someone since debut. What a journey. What a journey it will be for whoever gets inspired by Daiwa's legacy. And I helped achieve that, by the way. And then I can be the one that trains the next generation then. That would be really, really cool. A spark that increases speed. Okay. Are sparks like beans in Mario and Luigi games where we can manually increase each stat 1 unit at a time? Look at her card. Amazing. G plus. That's below F. No way. Well, we still are starting. Oh, the red ace gained a level. It was at level 1 before, right? So yeah, I would assume we would be able to give it to others. Look at her, smile and wave, smile and wave. And what is this? I kind of forgot what what this is. A bond level, okay. Oh, that's cool. Total fans, let's go. Who's the one fan? Was that us? If so, that's so sweet for that being a part of the game. How it's always gonna be at least one. Support points. Items, 500 coins, I would assume. Thank you. Good work today. That will be all for the introductory course. Thank you. I can't believe that happened so quickly. But I would assume if this were like real life, that would have taken 3 days, right? 3 or 4 days. An additional day including probably our briefing with how things work. If something is unclear or you have any concerns, please click the I button to view various tips or access the help menu. She really is just the tour guide or the navigator. Again, looking at you, Navi. Now then, trainer. From here on, you'll be working hand in hand with me, Umamusume, through... Okay, oh my gosh. From here on, you'll be working hand in hand with the Umamusume through training and everyday life here at the academy. A hungry man thinks of food. It was fun working with you, Tazuna. Been a pleasure. Take on the Twinkle series and make your trainees' dreams come true. Well, now that you tell that to me, for sure. I'm very much looking forward to what you'll achieve together. Me too. Me too. With how the game has been going. Oh my gosh, performance? Concert. Is Daiwa gonna be the the front and center. Oh my gosh, fanfare. Oh, I just remember this is... For some reason, I kind of forgot that Umamusume also has an anime. So I wonder if this is any similar to the anime. I don't even know if the anime is 2D animated or it's also this, that it's 3D animated. Oh my god, food! Holy what? Oh, I saw this time lapse earlier. Ah, so cool. The inspiration, wow. And like the next generation, I would assume. They really are fast. Wow. Well, they are horse girls. They are the Umamusume Pretty Derby title screen. Imagine if I timed that earlier though, that would have been insane. If only I had thought of the joke earlier. The Sora colored one, the one on the right, and also this one really do give off main character vibes. Taiwa! Why isn't she in the front and center? What happened? No, she is here though. Enhance. Okay. And I forgot what your name is, but I've been seeing you since I guess since around Umamusume Pretty Derby EN its popularity. Here, you can manage your veteran Umamusume, the racers who completed a career playthrough. You can also strengthen trainee Umamusume and your support cards. Strengthening your trainee Umamusume and support cards will set you up to gain better results in your career playthroughs. Got it. Materials used for strengthening are mainly acquired by racing. Race. Event underway. Vodka. Oh my gosh, it's you! Be sure to enter your veteran Umamusume in many races. Oh my gosh, Tazuna, look! It's Hayakawa. In daily races, you can earn monies and support points, among other things. You can only run in these races a set number of times per day, so make sure to enter every day. Dailies. Oh my gosh. Allow me to explain team trials, where you can create and compete with a team of veteran Umamusume. That sounds very intimidating. If you had me like compete with other veteran like math experts, I'd be scared, or at least intimidated. Retention range. Oh, I like that. These versus them. Vodka. Oh, these are the legacy characters, I would assume, right? Because these two are here and they were demolishing the race earlier, and whoever this is just looks very serious. Standing on business looking. Get your own team and race to the highest class. Oh, so it's gonna be a fight against your heroes type of situation. I also like that trope, by the way, where a character gets trained by someone or gets inspired by someone and then eventually having to go fight either with or against them is honestly okay with me. But usually, if done right, in a specific way that I like, then the inspirer versus inspiree battles are always such a treat to have. Create your own team and rise to the highest class. I guess I was kind of trained to have that kind of mindset with Pokemon and the Elite Four, because there was a phase in my life where I was just obsessed with that. Form a team of veteran Umamusume and compete against teams from all over the world. You will move up in class according to how well you do. Once a week, you will be rewarded according to the class you're in. Oh my gosh. Weekly competitive seasons. Class promotion. Oh. Better rewards. This looks delicious. It's probably not a food item. but it looks delicious. Imagine if this was gummy too. Like, yeah, it is shiny, but bear with me on this one. I love gummy. Raise your high score to get promoted to the next class. Achieve excellent race results and record your high score. Every week, the class you're in will change based on your high score. I missed both times. Bring up to 15 Umamusume to compete in 5 different races. Oh, so yeah, 3 each. What a team! It always seems to be these 3. In team trials, 5 races with different conditions are held at a time. As your class increases, the number of Umamusume that can participate per race will increase, up to a maximum of 15. Form a powerful team and challenge the team trials. I assume with other people. That's kinda scary if it is. Race a support cards level to get support bonuses. When you raise your support cards to a certain level, they will contribute to your support bonus, which increases your team score in team trials. Try and increase the level of as many support cards as you can. Oh, 9.10 bonus. That's actually pretty high. Or I may just be talking from a holocure standpoint again. Well, it for sure is above significant, that's for sure. In team trials, you race against teams of runners carefully assembled by other trainers. Yeah. Alright, trainer. Let's try making a team with some veteran Umamusume who have finished their careers. And then I just fight against the strongest of Umamusume players. Please don't. Create an original team using your veteran Umamusume. I have veteran Umamusumes? Just Daiwa, right? Build a team of veteran Umamusume to compete in 5 races over different distances and surfaces. I was kind of right with the surfaces earlier. Be sure to choose runners with the right aptitudes for the job. The score your team ace earns for each race will increase by 1.1 times. I wonder if that stacks, or if that... Okay, if it stacks, is it additive or multiplicative? Regardless, does it stack? Raise your team rank and create the greatest team. If you form a team of strong veteran Umamusume, your team rating and team rank will increase. You can also obtain rewards as your team rank rises. It is just comp. Class 1, 34,816 points. There are point systems in horse racing? In real life? Also, why is it Daiwa versus Haru Urara? And no, I don't think I will ever stop calling Haru Urara. Because it sounds like a very satisfying name to say, specifically in a Japanese manner. Oh my gosh. 116,839 points. Class 6. Current promotion line, 60,982 points. Both rank A's. A high team rating is the key to higher scores in team trials. In team trials, you will play against opponents with a similar team rating to you. Okay, good to know. The more you win against teams with a high team rating, the easier it will be to obtain a higher score, form a strong team, and conquer the team trials. Well, I would like to try. Every Umamusume excels in particular distances and tracks. Oh my gosh, there's our lineup. Haru Urara is so short. The trick is to form teams based on the aptitudes of your racers. Also, note that as you go, adding more highly skilled veteran Umamusume to your team will raise your team rank. Let's continue training strong runners to raise your team rank higher and higher. It's a great way to show your ability. My ability as a trainer? Oh my gosh, Daiwa. Make a debut. 799. Oh, we got a new Daiwa. And now we can modify how she strategizes against racing too. Oh, all of them just reach the same. Okay. Confirm. Are you done swapping team members? Yeah. We technically didn't even swap anyone. Did we like swap Daiwa from the past with Daiwa from the future? I don't know. I don't even know how far we will go with Daiwa. I still wanna obviously try out other characters too. Oh, you unlock by class. Oh, okay. So I guess the legacy-ness of each character progresses per class or per period, per generation. Okay, let's go back. I also want to see us try racing as a full team too. So whether we win or lose, I want to try out the team trials. Yeah, the one that's behind you, Tazuna. There are plans to hold many more races from here on, so be sure to participate as much as you can. After completing a career playthrough, compete in races. Use the rewards you gain through racing to power up your attorney Umamusume and support cards. Be sure to remember that career playthroughs and racing are integral to making your attorney stronger. Okay. A lot of information to absorb. Home. I wonder if that chibi running for the loading screen will ever change depending on which character we were using. Oh, new trainee. Oh, whoa! We got Mihono Bourbon. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Also, new support cards. Oh my gosh, SSR! And SR. This for sure has got to be scripted too, right? Imagine it's not and I just got insanely mad lucky. It for sure is. Obtain carrots. Okay, enough. Carrots. Okay. Oh, the dailies, the login bonus. Okay, up next. I don't know if I can consistently play this daily, especially with college being on its way, but I'll try my best as long as I can. Obtain carrots. Head start login bonus. Okay. So many bonuses. Not that I'm complaining. Obtain carrots. 300. How many carrots do we have now? Another login bonus. 20 more carrots. Thank you, Daiwa. Thank you, Daiwa. It would be good to know what that is, though. You unlocked a new main story episode. Episode 1, Prologue. I wonder if this... Oh! Many episodes. I wonder if this progresses through how the show actually progresses too. Oh, each of them has stories. Makes sense. There's 100% a lot of people that completed every story of every character. Like, a gacha game wouldn't be a game you'd think to 100%. But those wonderfully dedicated people would just have them 100%ed anyway. With the maximumest builds ever. Don't I look amazing in this tiara? Okay, I didn't see. But yeah, this was one of the things that I keep noticing, other than your very vibrant blue hair pieces and your very, not only long, but also thick twin tails. Because I'm just so used to seeing Miku's thinner ones. What is this? Home companions. I can change which one I'm seeing in the home screen? I can also make it random. Enhance home. Oh, so I can change who I see in the home screen, and some of them are doing stuff. Why can't I choose vodka though? What does race mean? Random. I can choose. I forgot your name. Something weak, right? How about Haru Urara? Let's finally meet her this time. And this is, I believe, their costumes. Yeah, their outfits. Okay. That's so awesome. Oh wait, I didn't know what I did. Did I accidentally change? Oh yeah, no, I accidentally changed Haru Urara for race. Oh, so that's why I couldn't change vodka in earlier, because vodka was for the race. Okay, take a bit of rest for now. Daiwa Scarlet. I want to meet Haru Urara. I've been seeing all of the memes online of, oh my gosh, I just got reminded of all of the memes on Twitter that I've been seeing about something about the glue factory or something like that. I also noticed that I have a lot of gifts. I assume for starting the game. SSR guaranteed make debut ticket. Head start 3-star voucher. I don't know what the other things are, but this caught my eye. Well, is there any particular reason as to why we're not going to claim this now? Greetings, and once again, welcome to Oh, it's Tracen. Okay, I heard her say it in Japanese. So from now on, I'm actually going to start calling it correctly now. It's Tracen Academy. It was a 50-50 and I lost it. That's not a good sign of things to come. Remember, this is a gacha game. Inspiring. I'm looking forward to seeing more of your illustrious efforts with the Umamusume in your care. So, to guide you through the process, I'll be assigning you some tasks. In other words, I have a number of missions for you to complete. Oh, so did what we press were the missions. Furthermore, upon completing these missions, you shall receive rewards. You'll receive gifts from me as well. Wow, personal gifts. Dang, thank you. You didn't really have to. I feel like this is really just a job. I paid for all of this out of pocket, so I kindly ask that you keep this a secret from Tazuna. Oi! Oi! What is this? Treat Tazuna a bit more respect. We could just share, you know. Press on. Strive with all your might for yourself and above all, for the racers in your charge. What a duty we're in. And there she goes in her little boxed area where we'll find her for the rest of the game, I guess. Mission complete. Don't forget to claim your rewards. Main. Okay, there we go. A lot more carrots. Carrots. Titles. We can get titles. Oh my gosh, I wonder what some of these are. Like, the Umamusume. This Umamusume. She's pretty derby. Dun. Daily. Win a race in career. Did we not do that? Complete all daily missions? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Attempt. Yeah, I was just about to play team trials until we got the guaranteed SSR. So I want to see what that is. Alright, here we go. Where do we gamble? Inventory, titles. Oh wait, I just realized Haru. Wow, Haru's energy is I can't really say different from Daiwa. It's more of a different genre. Oh, said that laughing makes you stronger. Ha ha ha. Bro, I'm starting to understand the glue factory memes now. She said "ope." Wow. Narissa? Narissa reference? Special missions? What is this? Access browser and open website? Not right now. I like how the background is also interactive. I like games like these. It kind of reminds me of Pokemon Masters, was it? In the phone. I tried that out. Like in its release up until a certain point, but then I just quit because the progression was way too slow and it didn't really feel Pokemon, so I kind of quit from that. And that also just goes to show just to prove that I did have a phase where I was just obsessed with Pokemon, but not really obsessed, but like that was my, at that time, latest obsession. Anyway, thank you for everything that you're saying, Haru. Can we like, oh, we can press her. You know, there are first-rate radio calisthenics. If you do them for long enough, I didn't see. I guess my reading was short. What's archive? Here they are again. Tazuna, I got some carrots to spill to you later once the director isn't here anymore. So, I need to be quiet though so that the director doesn't hear. Oh, nothing. Oh, trainer, thank you for coming. Greetings. This is the Umamusume archive, where records of your trainees' careers are stored. That's so nice. There's also like a museum of all of what we've done. All the days you spend getting to know each other, the days you spend training. The more memories you make, the higher your archive level will become. Raising this level comes with its own rewards, so you do well to work your hardest. I like how there are incentives to doing everything. But then again, that's one of the reasons why I don't really get myself involved in these kinds of games, because it gets overwhelming. It gets overwhelming at first, and even once you're used to everything that you're supposed to do, sometimes in some games, it does feel like it gets to a point where it feels more like a chore than you are playing. I sure do hope Umamusume doesn't turn into that anytime soon, but rather, I hope I get to understand Umamusume fundamentally as a game soon. I don't have any Umamusume stream scheduled after today, but but I may play this off stream. Who knows? Who knows? I still also have Grow a Garden, by the way, which some of my classmates have already started helping me out on, which I didn't expect. They just suddenly helped me out. I wasn't even asking for anything. We just started playing together for the bonus. I wasn't expecting them to also give me a bonus. As the overseer of the archive, please let me know if there's anything you need. Tazuna is so overworked. Oh my gosh. Director, you need to reward her more, or at least lighten her plate. Correct. All the rewards have been entrusted to Tazuna, so you'll be collecting them from her. That's all from me. All from you. Right. Please work hard to make plenty of wonderful memories. Subarashi. I'll also be waiting with great anticipation to see the amazing archive you make. She has the Ojo-sama laugh. Oh my gosh. Oh, there she is! Ah! Become a famed trainer for awesome rewards. Collect records related to Umamusume to increase the Umamusume archive level. So we're also helping out the school library, it seems. You can accumulate archive experience by viewing stories and obtaining rating records. Increasing the archive level also earns you rewards. Videos, Hall of Fame, epithets, album, voices, stories. This place has everything. And carrots are our reward. Archive level up. Level 1 to 2. 50 carrots. Thank you. So you've showed me. Inventory, profile, trophy room, titles. Titles. Friends, I'll do this off stream. Options. Turn your notes. While we're here, might as well. Secrets. Special week. Oh, this is special week. My bad. And oh, your gold ship. Okay. And your Oguri cap. Alright. I kind of got confused earlier between these two with both having white hair. And can't forget about Vodka and our junior debut winner, Daiwa Scarlet, Bond level 1. Total fan 743. I kind of stopped in my tracks there because it sparked to me what this is actually replicating. Yes, it is called an archive, but I'm kind of more used to the term records because in some of the games, mostly Switch games that I play, records is what you'd call this, where you'd find the stats of stuff, like the times you've played this character in Smash, the recordings of your previous Tetris matches, stuff like that. Hall of Fame, trainer notes. Oh, this was what that was. Oh, okay. I didn't know we had to press it. No English subs, I don't understand. One day. Profile. A self-introduction. Hello, that was Scarlett here. I'll try my best to... What am I saying? Trying won't cut it. I will be number one. She has so much of like a similar energy to me. Of just the being cocky as a bit. Not as if I don't do it. Watch me fail. No, I'm just kidding. Height. We're even the same height. We're even the same height. I wonder if I can say that actually. But now you know though. Now you know. I think if there was any time to reveal my height, it would be this time. To attribute it to an anime character. Daiwa. Oh my gosh. What a perfect character to have us play first. Bond level 1. Oh, we get more knowledge about them based on our bond level. Shoe size. Okay. Ears and tail? I wonder what that would be. Huh? Are there like different ears? I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable enough to know what these are. Ears and tail. Or would it show us like a picture? Wait, unclear. Refused measurement. Well, since she refused it, might as well refuse mine. Our birthdays aren't similar though, so there's that. And to be fair, that's kind of a 1 in 365 or 1 in 366 technically chance of happening. But I'll take the height. So yeah, I guess you can mod me into the game and set me as Daiwa. There wouldn't really much of a difference. It would still be Daiwa, or the other way around. It would still be Jay. Voices! Peak! Blue. That was Scarlet. Conversation in a certain outfit. Conversation. Oh. Voice packs. Okay. There's so many things that are unlockable, but it's not one of the things that you'd think to, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out of my way to unlock this. No, it's more of like a, okay, I'm playing the game and I unlocked this while playing the game, which is cool. I wasn't intending for that to happen, but the fact that I did and I got this in return was pretty fun. I like that. The tutorial, by the way, this stream, the tutorial stream, oh my gosh, I just peaked at the time this stream has already been running for, and just from the tutorial it already consumed the stream, not just a part of the stream. Trophy room. You did win, right, Daiwa? I want to see it. Oh, greetings. This is where the trophies you've acquired from races are displayed, and of course it's displayed in the director's place. Where's Tazuna? Proposition. I want you to win every race and fill this room with prizes. I would assume for each character they have different entries for trophies, right? Oh my gosh. Dream big. Don't stop until all the trophies are yours. I want to see this place absolutely crammed, wall to wall, with glimmering trophies. I want this done at this time, with these specifications. Of course, I wish for the success of all our Umamusume here at Tracen Academy as well. Incidentally, accruing many trophies bring more rewards. I would assume fans too, right? We still haven't tapped onto what fans in this game actually do. Oh, if it's anything like in real life, then I would assume the Umamusume having more fans would be more inspired and then gain more stats. That just feels right. That sounds right. So be sure to check your missions often. For my dream and the future of our Umamusume, I'm counting on you. What a big what do you call it? You're entrusting a lot of you're putting a lot of hope into me. I don't know about that because I myself am going to college. Get rewards, carrots. Go for every trophy. Even the card is promoting it. But if I'm going to make an assumption here, the director also probably was the one to make this card. Help make the director's dream come true, and putting a third person pronoun to make it more professional. You're not tricking me, director. I know your goals. And as if I'm not gonna do them. You can obtain trophies and rewards by winning graded and legend races. Legend races. In addition, you will be rewarded for completing trophy collection missions. There are specific trophies for specific doing of things. G1, G2, G3, and EX. These using G really makes it look like it's... What? Okay, it's really making it look like per generation. I thought that was it. And then I was like, no way, this is 30, right? This is just 15. And then I saw you could scroll between different shelves, or the shelf beside the... actually, it's just one pretty long shelf. There are no partitions in between these. But to the side of the shelf, all Umamusume. Oh, so we can grab different trophies from each one. But the fact, I originally thought that, okay, for example, there was one trophy for clearing a campaign. And then, once I clear it as Daiwa, I only clear a campaign trophy as Daiwa. If I check the trophy for a different character, then it wouldn't be there. But no, every possible trophy, I believe, is already here together. So that's pretty good. Again, it reminds me of Smash Bros. With the what was it again? The like achievement thing where you were making a painting basically. But here, it feels much more rewarding with the trophies. We still have something to do in the story, and we still have time. We still have the guaranteed SSR. Alright, and my headphones just died, so I wanna keep hearing the music and also the anime girls. So I'm gonna charge my headphones really quick. For some reason, recently my headphones have been dying quite quickly, even though I've been charging them properly. Here we go. Open it up again, and I can finally hear it. And another thing that I haven't mentioned yet actually is how I am enjoying the music and how it uses both violin and wind instruments. Those have probably got to be my favorite combination, because you can make like chill jazzy music like what's playing right now. You probably can't hear it because the music's playing really quietly, but you can hear it for yourself by playing the game, which I will now highly recommend. Not sponsored, by the way. I guess this can also be the secret travel, or no, the I read secret from here. The quick travel between menus. Okay, secrets. Curious about the Umamusume, are we? Oh, we're just gonna get all of the Umamusume secrets like this. Are we allowed to take a look at this? We can sort by name. Ascending, descending. What is this? Well, okay. Special week secret number 1. Did you know? She can tell different brands of milk apart from taste alone. Honestly, I can probably do the same. I don't know why you would make it a secret though, if anything. Or maybe this is just for me. I find it impressive because I believe I can do the same too. I love milk. It's very sweet, it's delicious. You can turn it into a cream. You can turn it into cheese that you put into a pizza. So technically, whenever I eat pizza, I'm eating cheese. Let's check out oh, Daiwa. Daiwa's secret. Did you know she can draw straight lines without using a ruler? That's impressive. Hello? I'm gonna need that as an engineer student. Oh, I said it again. I wasn't supposed to say that. But yeah. I'm gonna need that. And seeing as how we have a lot of similarities, you know, I might be able to learn this out of just sheer repetitive drawings of straight lines. So who knows? How about vodkas? I'm also kind of interested about vodkas too. Did you know? She practices how to slide a glass down a counter. Oh, when you're like serving. Wow. Interestingly fitting. Support, title screen, data link. Oh, data link for the phone. Oh my gosh. That just gave me an idea that I can download this game on my phone and actually commit to playing this off stream while at college too. That's gonna be so bad. Because I'm gonna get hyper fixated into this. Plus, signal in our campus isn't that good anyway, so I don't have a means to play this, because if anything, I would think that this is an online game, right? For sure. Inventory. Consumables used for careers and races. Tickets used to scout. Gotcha. Enhancement items used to enhance Umamusume and support cards, other friend points, club points, and more. Collect items to get all kinds of advantages. Exchange the sneakers and I don't know what this is for monies. Is it actually monies? The unit is called monies. Monies? Monies kind of makes sense for ponies. Some items can be exchanged for monies. You can check the items you have here. Oh my god, voice crack. You can also use consumables. Some items can be converted into monies. Items that have been converted cannot be restored to their original state. So be careful when converting. We're basically selling, right? Alarm clock held. Wait, so from what I understand, you can just have your Umamusume hold this while racing, right? Imagine seeing Daiwa holding an alarm clock while racing. The fact that she's already not wearing the racing uniform and she's also holding a random alarm clock. It's kind of insane. Upgrade items. Dream Glimmer. What is this? Sounds cool. Glimmers with the power of an Umamusume's dream come true. Used to reach potential level. I still have no idea what potential level is. Why is it potential? Just a potential? Used to guarantee an SSR in the Make Debut Scout. Can be used from the Scout list. We are gonna try that before ending the stream. We're already above 2 hours. So let's probably head to the title screen? No. Title screen is so far. Yeah, it was just an excuse to see this cutscene because it unironically looks pretty clean, even though it just lagged. It legit looks pretty satisfying to watch. It's very vibrant, I think, is the reason why I'm so attached to it. It reminds me of the Super Mario movie. Oh, wait. What do we do though? What is this? Head start? What? Are we getting a character? What is this? To start with their face on it. Like if I exchange this, do I get special week? Then again, I have no idea who I should go for. Purely visuals. I guess that's the reason why it's also anime girl. So you'd have at least a basis on who to pick. Despite not knowing the stats. Well, you could always just search also for the meta. But for someone that's very lenient into the experience of playing the game, I don't really look or search for stuff unless I really can't do or find it. But anyway, Scout. Alright, the stream might end here. might have to end because it's about to be dinner time. And if we're gonna end the stream on anything, I think it should be this. 1 per day. Reset daily. Paid? What does that mean? Consume 50 times? Paid cards to perform Spotlight Pretty Derby Scout 1 time. What is the difference between this and this? Oh, it's cheaper. Oh, okay, that makes sense. A 2-star plus guaranteed. Wait, where can we use our thing? Exchange lineup? What is this? The character that we can get probably, or the desirable character that we can get. Oh my gosh, the discounts on these. SSR guaranteed make debut scout. This is also opening up another future Umamusume stream, by the way, with us making an SSR debut as part of our team. This is kind of forcing us to play, obviously. Let's train the character that we get from here. Enough stalling. And this is kind of hyping me up for one of my first gacha obsessions among past gacha games that I've played, which aren't a lot, and ZZ is one of those. Anyway, what am I talking about? Let's just press it. Use 1 SSR guaranteed make debut ticket to perform SSR guaranteed make debut scout 1 time. I don't see why we're not gonna use this, right? Alright, let's scout. Smart Falcon. Oh boy. There we go. We got special week. We got main character. Okay. Wow, that page in the book. Scout results. Support cards you already own will be sent to storage. But I don't own this. We'll 100% use this. Not gonna lie, I kind of was expecting that we would get a character, not a card. But this works. And as you may have known, or as you may know, I'm one of those people that really get obsessed by the main characters in games. That's why my favorite in Mario is Mario, my favorite in Final Fantasy VII is Cloud, etc, etc. But sometimes there are deviations where sometimes there aren't main characters. So I make my own. Anyway, I wonder if we should also... You know what? I started gambling already. Don't worry, I also have no idea. I'm just hyping it up. Well, it is a guaranteed SSR, so which obviously, in comparison with the general pool of everything, is already at the top. I really want to keep gambling. Surely I won't just get stuck here. I mean, I still have dinner to eat. Let's scout. Consume 1,500 carrots to perform Spotlight Pretty Derby Scout 10 times. Plus a 2-star guaranteed. I don't really know. I haven't even trained any of my other 2 stars. My only experience training is with Daiwa. Or Zaiwa, I don't remember. Daiwa. Scarlet. Okay, after this, we're actually ending stream this time. Okay. For real this time. What use will our currency be if we don't use it? Ah! Oh my gosh. And the rarities. We got 1 gold, okay. I wonder if that's a 2-star confirmed. That's another gold. Those are 3 golds, I'll take it. Another Haru Urara. I would assume, by the way, that there would be like individual ranking up of characters, much like in one of the other only gacha games that I know. Cookie Run. But I guess no. Every gacha game just has that. Vodka 2, okay. I'll take it. Winning ticket. New horse character? New Umamusume? She's pretty derby. Title screen. Sakura Bakushin. Bakushin O. Bakushin. Winning ticket 2. Part 2. King Halo. Another Haru Urara. Wow. She's just 1 star. I'm now just realizing too. And here's a new character. Air Groove. That's 2 stars too. No pun intended by word playing the 2 TOO and 2 TWO. Nice nature. True. Gold Ship. Okay, another popular character that I've been seeing a lot on Twitter. Wow, I wasn't expecting us to get Gold Ship, 2 Haru Uraras, and a new character. Wait, we already have some of these? Okay, it seems like we already have this, and this isn't new because it already registered as a new the first time we got it, chronologically. Okay. Scout again. No, we got a new character. We have 2 stars, and the completionist in me, I'm not gonna 100% complete Umamusume. That might unironically take 3 years from me. But the completionist in me is compelling future J to go back and play this stream. So we have 2 games that we're basically kind of locked and loaded. Might play again on stream, but will for sure play off stream. I'm just not sure how frequently or if anytime soon, but trust that it will happen. Now I see all the hype. I wonder at what point does it just get addicting to the point that I just schedule 1 week of Umamusume. I wonder when that'll happen. Oh my gosh, Haru Urara, I saw you twice there earlier. What were you doing? Did you just show up from the door and then went around the racetrack and then showed up again? That means you're probably one of the better characters, right? For sure. Well, we'll find out next stream because I will be ending the stream here. So I hope everyone enjoyed because I for sure did. If you couldn't tell, we're getting hyped just from the tutorial. I can see why this game is addicting. But I don't know if I will get addicted to it. We'll know next time. And as for this stream, I'm gonna call it. So bye everyone, thank you, take care, and as per usual, you can go check out more content and the Just Patreon links in the description. Bye bye!